Good morning, learners. As part of warehousing series lectures, today we will be discussing about hazardous materials. Hazardous materials mean materials which can cause hazard, threat, danger to humans or environment. For example, petrol, if you store in a drum, if that leaks and there is some electrical short circuit there or some small smoke there or heat or sun heat or stove or some matchbox, matchstick, if there is anything triggering a fire, will definitely is a hazard for entire warehouse. 1 liter petrol on the floor burnt can burn entire warehouse. Correct? Yes. Suppose paper, cardboard materials are stored in a warehouse. If somebody puts a small spark there intentionally or unintentionally, somebody smoking, labor smoking, dropped a cigarette there, definitely it will catch fire. Correct? Petrol, diesel, kerosene, lubricating oils, paper, wood, plastic, all these materials will catch fire. And also, you see a lot of gases are stored in cylinders. Gases. Correct? Hope we have seen welding of steel, doing welding. They use acetylene gas, oxygen gas. So these gases are flammable, flame, burn. So while storing such materials, we should take a lot of precaution. So those precautions we will learn today in this class. First thing is, any material which can cause threat to humans and environment are called hazardous materials or dangerous materials. Now let us see categorization of hazardous materials. So these hazardous materials are broadly categorized into several classes. Class 1 is explosive. Class 2, gases. Class 3, flammable liquids. Class 4, flammable solids or substances. Class 5, oxidizers. Class 6, poisonous materials. Poisonous or infectious materials. I'll explain what are these. Class 7, radioactive materials. Class 8, corrosive. Please note down these classes. Class 9, miscellaneous dangerous substances. Now let us see the definitions of each. First one, class 1 is explosive. Anything which can blast, which can explode, are explosives. A paper catching fire is not explosive. Say there is a paper and this paper is burned with a matchstick. This will burn. That's all. It will not explode. But if there is a bomb, weapons. In India, we know for Deepavali festival, we use crackers. Deepavali festival, we use crackers. Those are all explosives made of sulfur, phosphorus. These materials are used as explosive. It will blast. It will explode. Gelatin sticks, trinitroglycerin. There are several kind of chemicals which are used as a blasting materials. So when we say explosive, it need not be only bombs or military weapons. Some blasting materials also used by industry. What industry? Mining industry. Mine, coal mine, gold mine, any mine under the ground. Mining activity will take place to take out the materials. Correct? No, metals under the earth. It can be bauxite, iron ore, or aluminum ore, or zinc copper ore, or gold ore, or coal, or anything. Even granite stones. You all must have seen granite stone we use for flooring. Stones. Yes. How the stones are taken from a hill, rock. Rock is blasted. We all see nearby granite, whenever they do blasting, Evening after 5 p.m., large sound will come. Did you observe? Granite, they blast.
I saw.
Noise. They use
They will move
yes, they will do blasting materials. All that materials are called explosive materials. Okay, so they are that materials to be stored in a warehouse. So a lot of care is required. Nobody should pressure it. High temperature should not be there. A lot of caution required. Now let us see first definitions of all the classes. Explosives, clear?
Yes.
Then gases, second category. Gas. What gas? Compressed or liquefied or dissolved under pressure. Means we have seen gases in a cylinder. If you go to a hospital, oxygen cylinders are used. Why? For patients, oxygen required, oxygen gas is in a cylinder. Correct? So that cylinder inside oxygen is under pressure, high pressure. Okay? So this is another class. Okay? Compressed, pressurized gas put in a cylinder. Okay? So for welding purposes, several other gases are used. Acetylene is used for welding. Oxygen is used. Okay? Like that, many different gases are used for flame, for welding purpose. In hospitals, oxygen is used. In different industries, different manufacturing industries, different kinds of gases are used. So because that cylinder is under pressure, care is required. We all know in the kitchen, mother uses gas cylinder,
Yes.
correct? So that gas cylinder, little care is required for us, correct now? We should not put any heat near the cylinder. It may blast, correct?
Yes, yes.
So like that. All gases, second category. Third category, flammable liquids. What is liquid? In this bottle, there is water, correct?
Yes.
Is it flammable, this water? Will it catch fire, water? No. Plastic? Plastic will catch fire if you melt it. Water will not catch fire. So, petrol, diesel, kerosene, all these are flammable liquids.
Oil.
All oils. Got it? Fourth category. So far clear?
Yes.
Very good. Fourth category. Flammable solid. What is solid? This is solid. Paper is solid. This is not gas, correct? No? Solid. This is solid. This is solid. This is solid. Table wood is solid. All these are flammable? Yes or no? Definitely yes. If you put fire, slowly this will catch fire. Slowly. Petrol, diesel, quickly.
Yes.
This slowly, but flammable solid substances. Cardboard, boxes. See in that corner, there are packing boxes. Can you bring one box here? Any one box? Yes, bring it. So in warehouses, such boxes are very dangerous. In warehouses, we have to store the packing materials, no? So say, for example, this is a fan blade manufacturing company, fan.
Yes.
They make fans. For that, they need packing box like this. They purchase a lot of boxes. That boxes they store in a warehouse. So this can catch fire. If somebody puts small by mistake, not only somebody, sometime electrical fire can happen. I want to show you how electrical fire can happen. Can I show? Come close. Come on. So this is electrical,
Yes.
electrical switchboard. It has got electrical wires inside. There's power supply. Suppose this is a warehouse and I'm storing materials. Bring 3-4 boxes. Bring all the boxes. Very good. Now I am keeping boxes like this. Labor will keep boxes like this. We can't, correct? Suppose this gives a small spark. What will happen? Correct now? Sit down. So the solid materials inside a storeroom must be stored very carefully, not like this.
Yes.
Huh? So managers like you should know. Labor will do mistakes. Manager should guide properly. Next, fifth category, oxidizers. These are chemicals. Other than petrol, diesel, different chemicals are used in manufacturing companies. Okay, they oxidize quickly. You know, when oxidation happens, flame catches quickly. Suppose in this room there is a notebook, but in this room there is no oxygen. No oxygen. Can it happen? Yes, no? On other planets or in some room, we have locked room, no oxygen. Can it catch fire? May not be. The reason is to catch fire, oxygen required. Got it? Okay. So, but these chemicals, they release that oxygen, oxidize. It will cause fire. Any chemicals, acids, okay? Any oxidizing chemicals. Next category is poisonous or infectious substances. What is poison? Snake releases poison, correct? Many creatures will release poison. And chemical industries use lot of poisonous chemicals for manufacturing purpose, production purpose. Okay? Or any kind of poisonous material. Cyanide. Cyanide is used in making fertilizers. Fertilizer. You know fertilizer? Agriculture, we use fertilizers. Fertilizer, correct? For the plant growth. But manufacturing of fertilizer requires ammonia. Is a harmful chemical. Okay? And different poisonous materials like cyanide. Suppose there is a crop, wheat grown. Small creatures, pest will come to kill the pest, small pest, insects. Insects will eat all the wheat and food, no? To protect crop, farmers will spray chemicals. So those chemicals are poisonous, correct? No? That's why they put mask. Now, as a warehouse manager, you want to store farmers' fertilizers chemical, you require special care. We are learning categories here. All these require separate special care. Okay? Right. Then, infectious substances. See the next category? Poisonous or infectious. What is the meaning of infectious substances? Substance which can cause infection. We get fever, body temperature. We get throat infection. Why we get infection? Correct? No? Some bacteria from air, water, food, health problem. Correct? No? Like that. Hospital. There is a laboratory. They do dengue test, malaria test, blood test. But the samples are dangerous. Correct? No? We should not touch that. Correct? No? We also will get problem. Like Corona time. Coronavirus will come easily from one human to another human by shake hand, while touching. Correct? No? Yes? So, there are some materials which cause infection. Hospital laboratory samples, human samples, organs, blood samples, any kind of substance which will cause infection to human beings. Such items we should store separately. For example, in hospitals, there will be a warehouse. Definitely. Store medicine, to store medicine, to store samples, to store dead bodies. Hospital will have a mortuary to store dead bodies, to store organs, human body parts, like that, to store laboratory test samples, virus samples, bacteria samples, microbiology samples. All these are infection substances. Okay, right. The next class is radioactive. Please note down, radioactive. What is radioactive? Any material which can release alpha, beta, gamma rays. What are the rays? What is this? There are some radioactive materials which are very powerful. Not like this plastic, not like this paper, not like this electronic glass. It will not harm. But there are some materials. I will tell the names now. One is uranium. 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 We all learned these chemical names in high school. Uranium, plutonium, thorium. You remember now? Elements of the chemistry. What for these are used? Uranium, plutonium, neptunium, mandalinium, thorium, mercurium. What for these are used? These are used to make either nuclear bombs, atom bomb, or yes, or to generate electricity. You know, these materials are used for making electricity, current. So these are radioactive materials. We should store very carefully because uranium, say this is uranium, for example. I should not touch, I should not see, I should not be nearby. Why? Because they release rays which we cannot see. They kill human body. Okay? These are called radioactive materials. Next is corrosives. Corrosive. What is corrosion? We learned in high school. What is corrosion? Corrosion. Corrode means erode, remove, get it, spoil. When you keep iron, in open space, what will happen after a few days? Iron will become rust. Correct, no? Brown color will come, brown color. That is corrosion. Iron reacts with the oxygen in the air and water, rain, it will spoil. Correct, no? Suppose if you keep your watch outside in the rain, what will happen after a few days? That will spoil because of water, corrosion. Okay? So like that, there are many chemicals which are very dangerous. I will tell one example. In the school we learned, senior school, in the chemistry laboratory, yes, hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, yes or no?
Yes, yes.
The acid falls on the hand, what will happen? It will burn, correct, no? Skin will burn. All these are corrosive materials. Class 9 is miscellaneous dangerous substances. Other than above 8 classes, all remaining things are called miscellaneous dangerous. I will tell one example for this. See the window glasses? Glasses?
Yeah.
Window glass. Glass, window glass. Suppose that glass breaks. Can you hold it? Why? It will cut our hand. Right? That is also dangerous material.
Yes, yes, yes.
And animals. I want to transport 3 cheetah from Somalia zoo to India zoo. Or I want to transport snakes from African country to India. Zoo park they transfer. Okay, they bring animals. That's also dangerous, no?
Yes.
Very careful handling required. So like that, there are many more items. Okay, sharp objects, delicate objects, which can cause threat to humans. Okay. Now, further you see. So these hazard materials, they are like looks like safe, like in the kitchen. Mother casually uses the gas cylinder, correct? No, LPG cylinder for cooking.
Yes.
Cylinder, but that cylinder is always dangerous. Yes or no? That cylinder, gas cylinder in the kitchen is always dangerous.
Yes.
One should not neglect. Correct, no? If you keep it safely, daily take care, nothing will happen. If you are careless, correct? So that's what these are called, silent killers. See this? Hazardous materials are silent killer. They appear safe, look safe, but no. Suppose one oxygen cylinder, high pressure, I keep under sunlight for 10 days, temperature high, I'm sitting next to it. I think this is okay, safe. It blasts, person will die. Correct, no? So that's why chemicals, we should see that chemicals will not fall on the floor. Cylinder cap should be tight, correct? Temperature should be cool, correct? So these cautions we should got it? Then there are three important things to remember, all the warehouse managers. Please note down. What are the three things? S-I-N. What is S-I-N? First S is safety. Second, isolation. Third, notification. These three very, very important. For all managers, this is important. All managers like you. Okay? Three things. Now let us see what is safety. First thing is, always assume that spilled chemicals are dangerous. If the chemical is in the container, not dangerous. Little fallen on the floor, it may touch the human feet, touch the vehicle, touch anybody. It is in the air. Acid fallen on the floor, I'm not touching, but it will evaporate. I will inhale. Dangerous for me. Do not approach. If there is some chemical fallen anywhere, don't go nearby. Take action from far away. Okay. Third, mixture of chemicals, more dangerous. 2-3 chemicals mixed, more dangerous. I kept few chemicals here, few more chemicals in this side, because of some building fallen, roof fallen, cupboard fallen, forklift hit, 2-3 chemicals mixed, that will become more dangerous chemical. Yeah. This is safety, okay, issues. Isolation. What is the meaning of isolation? People should go far away and close that first. Put a marking outside. Dangerous. Don't go. Correct, no? People should be given instruction, labor. Don't go. That last storeroom is poisonous gas. Don't go. If you have any work inside, put a mask, then go. We should write in the outside. We should not write in English. If it is in Somalia, write in Somalia language. If it is Telangana, write in Telugu. If it is in North India, write in Hindi. Correct, no? Yes. It should be written, instruction should be written in the language understood by the labor. Okay, very important. Next, notify. Notification, third. Please note down. Some accident happens, you can definitely help people, but first thing is inform to the manager, inform to government authority, inform to police or fire department that in my factory, in the warehouse, some accident happened, we need support. So when emergency comes, we should not do it alone. Okay? We should ask help, because more people can really help. Alone you are limited, correct, no? Suppose in hostel, there is some problem, big problem. Can you alone solve? You should take the help of teachers, help of others. All together can quickly save people, correct, no? Yes or no? Yes. So we should notify. Understood these 3 points? What are the 3 points? Yes, I-N. Safety, isolation, notification. Very good. So these materials, not only danger in a warehouse, not only danger during journey transportation or at home or in factory industry, everywhere it is Wherever it is. Okay? Wherever it is. Now, in a warehouse, for us, in a warehouse, how to properly manage? Every day, some customer will send hazardous chemicals, some transporter will bring, some shipping company we have to send to other country, export, import.
Safety isolation.
Very good. Safety, isolation, notification. First, we have to make a inventory, we have to handle properly. Make a list. In the list, you write very clearly. These are the solid items, flammable. These are the solid items, non-flammable. These are the solid materials, plastic materials. These are the petrochemicals, flammable. These are the gas cylinders. These are the poisonous items. These are the hospital materials. These are infection materials. List properly. Put the list on the room. Keep safety precautions inside. Okay. Keep all the labels with colors. Red color with skull picture is dangerous. Correct? No? Remember dangerous symbol? Then segregate items properly. And if chemical by mistake container spills, the workers labor working should be given training. If chemical spills, what to do? We should give training in advance. Correct? No? Yes. It's like if you get fever, parents will train you. You're in a hostel. If you get a fever, what to do? What action? Go to doctor. See the doctor. Correct? No? Like that. Chemical spills, worker should know what to do. SIN. Worker should not do it alone. Isolate, does it, inform, take action. Okay. Secure and segregate all the containers at work. Different containers, different cylinders, different vessels, different boxes should be carefully planned and kept separate. So this is about a kitchen. I'm not explaining much about this kitchen. You all know in the kitchen what can go wrong. Correct? No? During transportation is important for us. Correct? For logistics students. Hazardous materials transported on roadways definitely should have a warning label. We all see a tanker carrying petrol. They will write.
Yes, sir.
Motor spirit flammable. Red color cross and red skull. Danger. They write danger. Okay. Any vehicles transporting these hazardous materials definitely should have a Department of Transportation that warning label. Very important. Especially gasoline tanker trucks, and they have a specific code for hazard materials. If it is hydrochloric acid, different number. Sulfuric acid, different number. Oxygen, different number. Poison, different number. Okay? Based on the material inside, there are numbers given. Okay? And also, driver should have emergency response book. What that book will have? That book will have procedure. The driver of the tanker carrying petrol. 8,000 liters petrol in tanker, driver carrying from Hyderabad city to another city. On the way, some fire in the tanker. Driver, what you should do? You should stop at a place where people are not there. He should get down. And he should use a fire extinguisher. Correct now? Can you bring that red color cylinder? Go and bring. Abdallah, please bring that. Go outside, bring it. Bring carefully. Hold it. So, very good. Keep it on. So, suppose this catches fire. What you should keep it there. Come. If this catches fire, what you should do? One person should hold the cylinder. Second person, check this. And will not open that. There is a lock pin here. Okay, we should open. Then the safety material will come. What's the material? Dry powder. Powder will come and stop the. So you should give training to workers in the warehouses. You should give training to workers how to use this. And you should see that warehouse will have this cylinder everywhere, like we have for this class. Correct, no?
Yes.
Good practice by the university having this.
Yes. Yeah.
Very good. So please let it be. Sit down. This emergency response procedure should be there. What is the name of this? Dry powder type fire extinguisher. What is that? Extinguisher. What is the meaning of extinguish? Extinguish means stop. This will stop fire. Okay. These are the different labels. Can you see? Different labels of hazardous materials. Okay. Based on the category. Now see the colors. For what material, what color? These are standard. Note it down. For explosives, orange color. Explosive items. Suppose this is explosive item. I should put the orange color. By seeing color, everybody knows in the warehouse. Orange color means explosive. And red color for flammable gas. Red color like this. Okay? Flammable gas and liquids. White color. White color for poison. If you see any tanker with white label, poison. For labor, this is easy identification, correct? Who don't have a formal education, who are working as worker, they will identify color easily, correct? No? Then yellow color is oxidizer. Yellow color is oxidizer. Green color is gas, but non-flammable. Green color is non-flammable. It will not catch fire. But dangerous. How dangerous? Because the gas under pressure will not fire, but blast. Correct? No? Even this cylinder is dangerous. Why? It is under pressure. It is a pressure. But the metal is very strong. This is made very strong. Don't worry. Then yellow plus white. Next category is radioactive. Correct? Yellow plus white is radioactive. Got it? So far clear? Very good. These classes already we learned, different classes. Generally, whenever a building has got, warehouse has got hazardous materials, definitely we should keep a proper diamond shaped symbols. What are the diamond shaped symbols? These symbols. Can you see? It should be diamond shape with the color. Now you tell me yellow color means? White color? White color? Okay. Red color? These are the questions you get in examination. Okay. See now, check yourself. Explosive, orange color. Flammable gas and liquid, red color. Poison, white color. Black white combination, corrosive. Corrosive. Okay. Yellow, oxidizer. Green, gas, pressure, but non-flammable. Yellow white combination, radioactive, nuclear materials. Uranium, neptunium, plutonium, thorium. All the lanthanides and actinides in the chemical table. You all remember, no? Heavy metals. So these symbols are very important for warehouse manager. You have to practice when you become manager. Okay. All color codes. Okay. All color codes these are. So either in the warehouse or during journey, transportation, all dangerous materials, all hazardous materials must be handled very carefully. Very carefully. How to avoid accidents? Training. How to avoid accidents? Training. Train your people. Train the workers. Tell the labor. If a surface is very hot, 1000 degrees centigrade, that illiterate labor, you tell them, don't touch with bare hand will burn. Tell them, gloves. Correct? If a room is slippery, oil on the floor, we should put a sticker outside. Inside it is slippery, don't go. Correct, no? Because humans and environment should be protected. Yes? You may be warehouse manager, but your duty is your workers' safety, humans' safety. First humans, next everything. Correct? My motto. First humans, next materials. Am I correct?
Yes.
Very good. So by using these proper symbols, by using this SIN, what is SIN? Safety,
Safety, isolation.
isolation, notification. By using these three, you can reduce accidents. You can control accidents. You can mitigate or control or bring the scenario into control. Okay? And every warehouse must maintain fire safety equipment like this. Extinguishers. If you go to cinema theater, you see red color pipes. If you go to mall or buildings, there are red color pipes. Have you seen?
Yes.
Okay. Other day we went to that industry, plastic industry. There are fire safety measures, correct? No? And the red color pipe will have pressure water inside. When suppose this book is under fire, I can put a bucket of water, it will stop, correct? No? So the red color pipes will have water. Water under pressure readily available. Okay? And see the importance here. Always material should be stored in good quality containers. Nothing will happen. Correct, no? Suppose I have acid, 20 liters of acid. If I keep that acid in a glass container, it's not good. Glass container, not good. If you can store in a plastic container, yes. Why? If I drop a glass will break, acid will spill. If I drop a plastic will not break. Correct, no? Glass, it will break.
Yes.
Correct? So, proper container very important. Proper packing very important. If possible, I should use metal containers. Metal is strong. Correct, no?
Yes.
Like that. Unbreakable containers. See this, I'm highlighting here. Unbreakable. LPG cylinder should be strong metal. Very important. And whenever there are some materials which are not required in a warehouse, what we should do? Dispose. What is dispose? Remove and send it out. Don't keep. If you don't require, don't keep. In warehouses, unnecessary material should be always removed. Now let us also see in a warehouse, okay, what kind of injuries can happen. Injury. What is injury? Cut to the hand, cut to the limbs, breaking. Correct, no? Human body is very sensitive for injury. If it cuts, blood will come, human can die. Correct? Very dangerous. So during material handling in a warehouse, lot of injuries can happen. What kind of injuries can happen? Forklift hit is an injury to human.
Yes.
Big heavy thing falls on the human is a danger in warehouse. Rack falls. Correct? What did he say? Don't keep hands like this. No. Okay. So generally, whenever we are doing work in the warehouse, definitely injuries can happen. But we should protect the persons and buildings both. Okay. We should use PPE kit, We should use what is PPE kit? Personal protection equipment. Wear proper dress. Very important, correct? Next is we should do assessment properly. What is assessment properly? Whatever materials we are keeping, we should know in advance. If this goes wrong, what to do? If this breaks, what to do? If this explodes, what to do? We should have a plan ready in advance. Okay? So we should check in the warehouse. In my warehouse, I kept chemicals in this room. So what safety required for them? What training required for this person for this room? In another storeroom, I kept all papers, plastic items. What care required? So we should do assessment. We should check in advance. Based on the type of materials, plan accordingly. Gloves always. See the second point? Gloves should be, come here. Were able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Able to see?
Yes, sir.
Gloves, hand gloves. Okay. Proper leather gloves.
Cross.
On machinery conveyor, all should be kept safely. People should not keep their hands in the proper protection required. Any kind of toxic materials? Because by mistake, worker touches. Correct? Stand. Worker touches any chemical.
No.
You should tell them, wash immediately with water.
Yes.
They're all training. We should conduct training. Got the point? Encourage the workers to wash thoroughly after every working hour. Then provide cleaning materials and all the suit, cap, cover, shoe to the workers. Very important. As a manager, your duty. Okay? You keep first aid boxes everywhere. First aid box. Bandage, iodine, minimum protection, medicine you should keep. As a manager, duty in future. Okay? All your labor workers' safety is your requirement, your duty. Will you do?
Yes, sir.
Very good. You should not allow people to do work manually. No, they should use machine. The worker should not lift the weight, the overweight. His hands may damage. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Always provide machinery and train them on the machinery so that they will use happily. If they don't know how to use a forklift, they will not use it. They will do manually. So you have to train them. And proper equipment, proper safety. And suppose worker is working in the first floor, railing should be there, correct? No?
Yes.
In this corridor, there is a railing, correct? If the railing is not there, what will happen? Some student will fall down, correct? No?
Yes.
So there, you should write, there is a hazard of falling, provide safety there. Inform the people. In construction site, this will happen. And whenever you want to lift something, people should know how to lift.
Yeah.
You have to tie them properly in the forklift, keep them properly, position them properly, otherwise it will fall. Yeah, otherwise accident can happen. And also mention, what is the maximum limit for this vehicle? If your forklift capacity is 6 tons, 6,000 kg, that fellow should not lift 10,000 kg weight.
Yes.
It will break, collapse. So maximum limits we should inform always. And action limits, how much deep, how much height, how much it can move. Okay. Then these are some of the rules for lifting. Okay. Carefully done, manual no. And things should be good physical shape, then only you should do. If something is slippery, we should not. Can I hold this with one finger?
No.
It will fall down definitely. It will damage. Two, even then no. This is better. So if it is a liquid drum, you all remember drum lifter?
Yes.
Metal handling equipment, drum lifter. But holding is proper. Okay, like that. And think before acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before doing, we should think, workers, how to do properly, correctly. It's always better to display a procedure. If it is oil drum, do like this. If it is a chemical drum, do like this. If it is a steel sheet, do like this. We should mention procedures very clearly, train them regularly. Okay. Are some of the other procedures where we can handle carefully. Okay. Now, with this, I am closing the